welcome to Smackdown Live. I am the Pibman, you are the Pibman, and this is Pibman Games. We have a great night of action scheduled for you as always. And what a way to start things off here with the Balor Club. Finn Balor makes his way to the ring right now. Finn Balor on his way to the ring here for one-on-one action ahead of his match at the Elimination Chamber against his longtime rival, Kevin Owens. Things have been really heated up. What in the world? Speaking of heating up, Kevin Owens is here, and he's here right now, and Balor didn't even realize it. Now he's grabbed and he's slammed directly onto the stage by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is now a member of Raw, and he is invading here on SmackDown. And if this doesn't remind you of anything, let me remind you of how this rivalry started in the beginning. Kevin Owens coming out and attacking Finn Balor in very alike fashion. The rivalry between these two boils over, and they will meet this Sunday at Elimination Chamber. We move on from the business with Kevin Owens and Finn Balor to some more pre-Elimination Chamber action involving one of the 6 women that will be entering the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match for the vacated Smackdown Women's Championship. Naomi makes her way to the ring here tonight, set for one-on-one action. I can hardly wait for the action that will be inside of the chamber this Sunday. 6 women will go in, but only one will come out alive, and Naomi tonight looking to prove why it will be her. But it will be very hard for her on that journey, because right here is a woman that will also be entering the SmackDown Women's Elimination Chamber. Nia Jax. Nia has been absolutely dominant in recent weeks, defeating the likes of Sasha Banks, Mickie James, and Becky Lynch with ease. And tonight she plans to do the exact same to the highly athletic, highly explosive women's superstar known as Naomi. Can you think of the momentum Naomi will have going into this matchup at Sunday if she can knock off Nia Jax here tonight, though? That is what's at stake here tonight. And quick out of the gate, very smart of Naomi here to bring on the attack, and it does not last long as Nia Jax spikes Naomi into the mat. Caught with the headbutt here. And now Nia already has Naomi on her shoulders. Brings her down for that world's strongest slam. Shout out to Mark Henry, but already Nia is looking to finish this matchup. Up to the shoulders now, and she could be looking for that Samoan drop. Nails it. And Naomi is in trouble, and it's only been but 1 minute here in the ring with Nia Jax. Unbelievable. Naomi now enters the Elimination Chamber with the very opposite of momentum. Nia Jax, a competitor of hers in that match, comes out tonight and absolutely annihilates her. And you gotta think that every single woman involved in that matchup this Sunday is looking on, and they're wondering what in the hell do they have to do to beat Nia Jax. 4 of the 5 women have already fallen victim to Nia ahead of the chamber. What are you going to do when you are surrounded by solid steel and bulletproof glass? May God have mercy on your souls. As the action rolls on tonight, ahead of the Elimination Chamber, the 6 participants for the men's match will take on each other in a 6-man tag match. Also, we will see Rhyno in action after his shocking return last week. But right now, for the first time since their title victory, Orton and Corbin are in tag team action. Next. Orton and Corbin, fresh off of their victory just 4 weeks ago at the Royal Rumble, the newly crowned tag team champions make their way to the ring, and they are scheduled for 2-on-2 action for the first time since that victory. Of course, they defeated the Usos, who have recently claimed that Orton and Corbin could not defeat the Usos in 2-on-2 traditional tag team action. Of course, they did fight in a tornado tag team match with no holds barred. The Usos claiming they can't beat them working together as a team, and that is the main thing that everyone has to say about the tag team champs. Sure, they are very, very well-established singles wrestlers. Hell, Randy Orton is one of the legends of this business, and Baron Corbin is a future legend of this business. But the thing is, can they work together in the ring as a team? They've shown glimpses, but also they've shown the downfalls of them as a team as well. And the Usos claim to be the best at tag team action here in WWE Pibman Games. But tonight, Orton and Corbin look to prove the Usos wrong ahead of their traditional tag team match this Sunday. And there's Baron Corbin with a cheap shot there to Tyler Breeze, and he works on Fandango. Tonight they look to show that they can work as a team, that they are successful as a tag team, and they deserve to be the tag team champions. Orton and Corbin could certainly have their business anywhere else here on Smackdown Live, but they choose to work as a tag team here since the launch of Pibman Games. And Corbin now absolutely annihilating Fandango single-handedly here, and this is exactly what we're talking about. But I may be mistaken here as he throws Fandango into the corner. Could we be seeing a tag made here? Yes, and maybe even some possible double team action. Corbin looks to the back, telling the Usos, hey, did you see that? We're capable of a lot more than you think. And now you gotta wonder, are the Usos worried? Are the Usos worried that they may be beaten at their own game by two single superstars who have now recently formed this tag team, which, whether they've been the best of tag, the best at tagging and teaming, they're still the tag team champions. They're still the cream of the crop of the Smackdown Live Pibman Games roster. Randy Orton and Baron Corbin are the team to beat, and yet they have not been beaten at all. And this dates back all the way to the third episode of Smackdown Live when they were forced to tag against the team of Rusev and Jericho when they were in title contention for the World Championship. This has continued on and on and on, and now Orton standing up for his friend here, Baron Corbin, and Tyler Breeze now breaking it up. But Orton able to reverse, now he himself taking out Fandango and Tyler Breeze single-handedly. That's the interesting thing about these guys. They can both single-handedly take most any team on, and that is exactly what they're doing. Absolutely taking care of business here in the ring right now, here tonight. Picked up now by Breeze, and Breeze hangs him to dry on the top rope there. Corbin now making his way back to his corner to possibly look for a tag for Randy Orton. But Randy may not be interested. He hits Tyler Breeze with the inverted DDT here. Irish whip to the rope. Caught with an elbow there, draped across the ropes, and Orton sends him flying from the inside of the ring to out. The action continues. Randy Orton makes the tag after Baron Corbin demands it, and Corbin follows the two men outside. But Tyler Breeze able to do something here, but Corbin shuts it down immediately. Corbin throwing Tyler Breeze into the ring now. Irish whip. Looked like he was going for the deep six, but Tyler Breeze able to reverse it. Too quick for him. Tyler with the kick to the midsection. Yet another, and this time Corbin catches it. Corbin picking up Breeze now. Goes for that deep six once more, and now he hits it. Looked like he was going to miss it at first, but collects himself and is able to hit Breeze with it after the shoulder block here. Orton now realizing what Corbin wants to do, attacking Fandango here, but Fandango sees it coming. The end of days was hit, and now Fandango able to get in the ring, and he kicks out after Randy Orton is unable to break up the pin, and it looks like we have somewhat of an argument here. Corbin and Orton were getting to it, getting at it, but they decide otherwise, and now they're going to work together and knock these two down. They have such big egos, and egos clash, there's no doubt about it, so they have to be very careful about disagreements here in the ring. It almost boiled over there, and they almost lost their first match as a tag team. But we bring our attention back to the two legal men, Tyler Breeze and Baron Corbin, and Corbin was just hit with a vicious tornado DDT. Orton and Fandango work each other on the outside here, and Breeze continues to attack Baron Corbin, but he is caught with a clothesline in the corner, and now Corbin making the tag. It looks like they're on the same page once more. Corbin taking care of Fandango for Orton. Now going to Breeze, and Orton now works on Fandango in the ring. Irish whip by Corbin into the steel steps. The crowd cheering on the tag team champions here. They want to see an RKO out of nowhere. And it's starting to feel a lot like that time. Randy Orton very popular with the crowd here tonight on Smackdown Live. And here comes that DDT patented Randy Orton. Corbin knocking Breeze on the outside, and now we all know what it's time for. It's that RKO. Baron Corbin into the ring. Tyler Breeze is out, and this match is over. Baron Corbin and Randy Orton, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, are on top again. They are yet to lose. And tonight, although they had quite a small argument earlier in the ring, nonetheless, they did work somewhat decent as a team tonight, which is exactly what the Usos said they could not do. Are the Usos worried? Are the Usos not sure they can beat Randy Orton and Baron Corbin? Find out this Sunday when they will take each other on in traditional 2-on-2 action for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. The action continues to roll on here. And if you're a fan of wrestling, you know exactly who that is. One of the greatest wrestlers of all time, it's Rhyno. A man who has had his foot in every major wrestling promotion in the history of wrestling since his debut here. Rhyno made his shocking return last week where he turned on his partner, his friend, Heath Slater. The very aggressive side of Rhyno was shown, which he was known for to have in the past. And tonight he's in one-on-one action against Sin Cara. Heath Slater is not here tonight. He is at home recovering from the injuries caused by Rhyno's sickening, bludgeoning gore. And now tonight, Sin Cara has got to be worried that the same may happen to him. He may share the same fate as Heath Slater. Rhyno is absolutely amazing in the ring. He is so aggressive, and you're about to see exactly what we're talking about. Gore! The impact is unbelievable, and he just scored the life out of Sin Cara as he makes very quick work of him here tonight. Absolutely amazing. Rhyno is back, ladies and gentlemen. it's just now being announced here to me. Rhyno will take on Heath Slater at the Elimination Chamber. Heath Slater wants revenge. But also, like I said in the match earlier, Randy Orton and Baron Corbin will be defending their Smackdown Live Tag Team Championships against the twin brothers, the Usos. Also announced just a couple of weeks ago, we will be crowning a new hardcore champion. Kevin Owens, as we seen earlier, attacking Finn Balor on the way to the ring. They will meet in one-on-one action. How can we forget the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber? 6 women will walk in, only 1 will walk out, and they will walk out the Smackdown Live Women's Champion. The stakes are just as high in our main event Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. Kane, Rusev, Chris Jericho, United States Champion Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and Dolph Ziggler. The Elimination Chamber has shaped up to be a very promising pay-per-view here on Pibman Games, and you're not going to want to miss it this Sunday.
I was in my dark days and I just couldn't breathe. It was hell for me. 1, 2, 3 is the count. When I would hold my breath instead of letting it out, stress. Being and broken down. I can't keep when I'm on the ground. Why you so look down? All I never said. I still got these marks on time.
But right now, it's time for our main event of the evening, containing the men from the main event of the Elimination Chamber this Sunday. 6-man tag action right up ahead. Each of these men competed in qualifying action to prove they belong in the main event of the Elimination Chamber. Now we will be joined by those men. 3-on-3 action. Dolph Ziggler making his way to the ring, and now his partner, Rusev. Rusev was a part of the World Championship match at the Royal Rumble, came up short. And what a partner that they will have here tonight. Samoa Joe, the Samoan Bulldozer, the Destroyer, the United States Champion. The main question tonight is, can these men work together heading into their match at the Elimination Chamber? These 3 awaiting their opponents now. And here we are now joined by the first member of that team. It's the Big Red Machine, Kane. Kane has been very impressive in recent weeks. Has shown great resiliency this late in his career, being so successful. Someone who maybe was not as successful as they would have liked at the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles coming up short in his title match. against Chris Jericho and Rusev, but he can fix that all this Sunday at the Elimination Chamber. But here is the man that has the most to lose. Chris Jericho walks into the Elimination Chamber, our WWE Champion. Chris Jericho has the odds against him. Let's face it. If Chris Jericho gets pinned inside that chamber, we will have a new WWE Champion. And you gotta think that will get to the head of Chris Jericho, but then again, maybe not. Chris Jericho has been involved in more Elimination Chambers than anyone that I can think of. He's been wrestling in this business for a long time, and Chris Jericho has seen it all. He's done it all. Except there is one thing I can think that he has not done, and that is win a chamber. Can Chris Jericho come out victorious like he did at the Elimination Chamber this Sunday at the Elimination Chamber? Of course, he did not come up. He came up short at the Royal Rumble, not the Elimination Chamber. But you understand this match is getting ahead of us now, though. Dolph Ziggler and Kane to start the match. Dolph Ziggler trying to strike Kane. It may have not been the best idea because Kane now getting the advantage, and he does not look happy about the shots he took to the face via Dolph Ziggler here. Snap there now to the ropes, and a drop kick to the face, and that is a size 18 boot. That thing's probably bigger than Dolph Ziggler's head, and Dolph Ziggler just took two of them straight to the head. Ziggler now trying to knock Kane out of the ring, but it doesn't work. He's not strong enough. But here, making do, hitting Kane with a stinger splash of sorts, and now he tags in Rusev, a very smart choice here. These men may be in tag action here tonight, but they need to be smart. They don't need to be a hero. They have a huge match ahead of them this Sunday. One of the biggest matches of some of their careers. This match is important in that you can really wear down one of your opponents ahead of the Elimination Chamber. But at the same time, you're not winning the WWE Championship here tonight. And the likes of Samoa Joe, Rusev, they know that. So they're going to hurry in with these quick tags, kind of stay out of the ring as much as possible. And here now, AJ Styles enter the ring with Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe goes for the leg drop and misses. But AJ Styles is now caught by Rusev, a rival of his. Samoa Joe, of course, a past rival of AJ Styles. Samoa Joe won the United States Championship from AJ Styles just a couple of months ago. Ziggler in now. Like I said, Rusev, Samoa Joe, and Ziggler are going to continue with the quick tags. They do not want to be in this match longer than they have to be. But at the same time, they do want to wear down these opponents. Here's the crucifix pin. AJ Styles kicks out. It's going to take a lot more than that. Ziggler now targeting the champion. Very smart decision to make here. And if you're talking about smart, let's talk about the fact that Chris Jericho has not entered himself into this ring yet. He understands that he has a huge match this Sunday. All the men getting involved here. Chris Jericho understands that this is an opportunity for them to wear him down. And Jericho wants nothing more than to retain his title this Sunday and go into WrestleMania, your WWE Champion. Because let's talk about that. It's not only about the title. You have the ability to main event WrestleMania if you come up victorious in this match. You will walk in to the Elimination Chamber, the WWE Champion. And there's only so many names that can say that they've done that over the course of the last 33 years. And none of these men have done it. Let's note that. AJ Styles now working on Samoa Joe, who's been tagged back into the ring. Beautiful backbreaker there, and Styles has been in this match a long time, and here he goes looking to make a tag. Jericho denies the tag, and it's Kane who gets back in the ring, and what did I say? Jericho is one of the smartest to ever be in this business. Chris Jericho does not want to get in that ring if he doesn't have to. Kane and Samoa Joe, the two big men here in the ring now. Ziggler and Rusev calling for the tag here for Joe. And Joe going to do just that, tagging in Rusev to combat the Big Red Machine Kane here. Calling for Kane to stand up as Rusev, and he knocks him with that double axe handle to the middle of the back. Rusev fired up here. Rusev, of course, looking for his first world championship here in WWE, and the same can be said for Samoa Joe. All four of the other men have been world champion before, but obviously would love, and here's Jericho, obviously would love to become the world championship and head into WrestleMania. Jericho now forced to make the tag by Kane here, and now Jericho's in the ring against Rusev, a man that he has beaten. He's had his number here in the past. Jericho beating Rusev in one-on-one action, beating him in triple threat action, and here is the springboard body drop there by Chris Jericho, and Rusev now driving Jericho's head to the mat with a DDT, and Ziggler now tags himself into the match. Ziggler has been very impressive in the last several weeks. He had one of the greatest performances in Rumble history. He stayed in the ring for nearly 30 minutes, eliminating 7 people. Many people did not expect him to do so well. And many people did not expect him to qualify for this match. A lot of people count out Dolph Ziggler. But let's not forget, he is a former world champion. Dolph Ziggler has what it takes to be the guy. Ziggler now, zigzag to Chris Jericho, the WWE Champion. Here's the cover. But Chris Jericho shows exactly why he is the champion, exactly why he holds that championship around his waist. He kicks out of Dolph Ziggler's finishing maneuver. And if I'm not mistaken, this is exactly what Chris Jericho did not want. Chris Jericho has been stuck in the ring for a number of minutes here. Chris Jericho did not want to get involved in this match. He did not want these men to soften him up ahead of their championship match, his championship match at the Elimination Chamber. But now, that is exactly what is happening. Jericho now is stuck in the ring, and these 3 men are berating him. They're absolutely annihilating him. They smell blood in the water. They understand exactly what's going on here, and they understand exactly what they have to do. If you can pin Chris Jericho in the Elimination Chamber, we are guaranteed a new WWE Champion. Rusev with the strong lariat, knocking Jericho down, and now Rusev's waiting for him. Rusev picks him up here, and he could be thinking Alabama slam in the back of the head of Chris Jericho. Rides the ropes, and that causes even more damage. The move itself is very devastating, Jericho going for the enziguri, and he misses, and he's caught with a Machka kick. And now Rusev could be looking for the accolade. Yes, he does. And now Joe is smart too, and he knocks down Kane from the apron. He knocks down Styles. Chris Jericho's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Jericho, the WWE Champion, just tapped out to Rusev. And now we have complete, utter chaos on the outside of the ring. If this happens at the Elimination Chamber this Sunday, we will have a new WWE Champion. Chris Jericho was just beaten here on Smackdown Live, only 6 days away, 5 days away from the Elimination Chamber. Will this affect Chris Jericho? Absolutely. Does this give a momentum boost to every man involved in this match? Absolutely. Jericho is hurt. Jericho is in trouble. Thank you guys for tuning in and sticking around. It was a great night of action, as always. If you like this video, leave a comment, like it, subscribe to Pibman Games. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the channel. Don't miss the Elimination Chamber this Sunday on the Pibman Games YouTube channel. I'm the Pibman, you are the Pibmen, and this has been Pibman Games. Till next time.